Rapaz, fazer a investigada antes, mano.
And the second half gets underway. Roberto Carlos. Mosquera can get it clear. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Torres. Beckham. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a look and plays it. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Baggio. Beckham. Neymar. Rafael Leao. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Pra cima, indicador apontando para cima. GadelhaGames, estou sabendo que sua esposa escolheu a formação e as cartas disponíveis jogadores, por isso você está ganhando. Rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
And it's been taken short.
Verdade, Antônio. A minha esposa disse, amor, eu vou escolher aí o esquema, as cartinhas, pra você ganhar esse último desafio do Lenda aí. Tá dando certo, viu?
It's a good foot in there. Baresi. PK. Oh, can he get onto this?
80.607 espectadores.
And it's Baggio. It's Adriano!
Lá vai o Ceará da dona Josélia Gadelha. Rafael Leão.
Rafael Leao.
Neymar Júnior.
Torres. Distributed tidily.
Roberto Baggio pela direita. Roberto Baggio. Pega o goleiro.
And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Oh, no, that was a chance.
Lionel Messi, perdendo a bola.
And it's Baggio. Beckham.
David Beckham. Escanteio para os lendas. David Beckham na cobrança.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Fernando Torres, lá fora.
He's decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Martin Paes. Edson Cavani vai disputar a bola. Ganhou na cabeçada.
That is a great dribbling.
Lá vai lá minha mão, pode ser o teu head trick do homem.
And that is a truly
Escanteio para o Ceará.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Leonel Messi na cobrança. Edson Cavani subiu. Disputou bola. Sobrou pro Vozão.
punched away.
Kahn.
Alexander
Arnold.
He's got tall.
Cavani.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Pega o goleiro.
PK. And it's Gerrard. Beckham. Roberto Baggio.
Tô me ligando aqui, deve ser lá da FIFA.
And a header!
Que gol perdido do David Beckham!
Remarkable.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
So,
21.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Entrada do jogador, camisa 6. Substituição em andamento.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chance! Goal! They're back within reach! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Camisa 12.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bora Gadelha Games, essa atualização ficou top, seja homem Gadelha Games, seja homem rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Is this the start of a comeback? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass.
Bora, Surf, vamos pra cima, vamos pra cima. Segura a onda aí, time. Bora isso, zaga. Vamos lá, contra-ataque, contra-ataque.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. To Michelis. And it's Baggio. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Piqué wins the duel this time. Van Basten.
Uma substituição.
Roberto Carlos. Gives it back.
Só lembrando, viu, galerinha do chat? Essa formação e as cartinhas que escolheu foi minha esposa, viu? E deu foi certo, ó. A mulher é uma técnica.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And he's had it nicked away. Gets his pass away. And the shot! Yildiz. Chips it through. Owen gets flagged offside. Gerrard.
Valeu, dona Joselia Gadelha, a senhora é melhor que o Gadelha Games. Rosto chorando de rir, rosto chorando de rir.
Neymar. Moved on forwards. Nicely spread. And it's Beckham. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Owen. Messi. And now the breakaway. Ribéry. Nice physical challenge. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido beber nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Cavani playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
So that's got things underway. Rodri. To Messi. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting...
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Cavani. And here's Yamal. Messi. Rodri. Camavinga. To Michelis. And it's Messi. Neymar. Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Can he finish? No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mosquera attempts a clearance. Fernandez stood his ground strongly. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Cavani proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Alexander-Arnold, and the counter is on. Messi. Moved on forwards. Mosquera to Michelis. Here's Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Messi. Looking for options for movement. Swept it. Can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Yamal at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Alexander-Arnold. It's Cavani! Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Fernandez, little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Messi has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared away. And here comes the corner. That's really well cleared. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. And Mosquera. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Cavani. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. See, your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. He could be in here. Great chance! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
4 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 9.
Cadiz get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Cadiz deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get...
And he's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Gol marcado pelo jogador.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to dink it in. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Messi. And here's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. Crossed in once more. Cadiz are looking to go forward now. Fernandez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substituição.
He's gone for goal. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cadiz making consecutive changes here.
Teremos uma substituição. Substituição em campo. Camisa 21. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 10.
Terrific header! Danger averted for now. And it's Neymar.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Owen! He scores!
Boa, Owen, você é demais, Owen.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Salve meu mano Lick Mito rosto de camundongo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Fala meu amigo DS, que atualização top, meu irmão. Tô deixando aqui a máquina jogar aqui esse campeonato por mim. Eu já tô com o dedo já aqui coçando para chegar logo o jogador novo.
What great defending.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
DS, seja homem, seja homem.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Owen. He's in plenty of space here.
DS, tu vinculou lá a tua conta, vou tentar vincular a minha hoje, ó.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Ei, DS. Cara, eu comprei um notebook para eu poder melhorar as lives, sabe? Aí eu quero usar o notebook para aparecer minha imagenzinha, né? E dá para conectar, né? Interligar com o PS5, né? O notebook.
Cavani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
E aí eu não preciso nem comprar a câmera do PS5, vou usar a câmera do notebook,
Camavinga.
faço a live pelo notebook e
5
deixo
minutes
a
to
imagem
add.
do jogo interligada. O que tu acha?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides.
Vamos que vamos, mito.
Great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Olhar no YouTube essa possibilidade Gadelha Games faixa livre usando Notebook. Ok.
Welcome to those who have joined
Essa
us
opção
all
é
here
boa,
on
porque eu fico aqui
beautiful
deitado
clear
no
evening.
sofá,
The conditions
olhando a
contributing to
gameplay,
fantastic atmosphere
conversando
in the
com meus
stands.
10 milhões de
This really is
seguidores. Ô,
Deixar
glória!
para fortalece.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Fala, Lucas! Você é 10, Luquinha. Deus te abençoe, meu irmão. Bom dia, tamo junto.
About how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'm going to say the
Galera, olha o like, não esqueça de compartilhar. Falta 2 likes para chegar a 1 milhão. Cuida!
To his defensive work in pressing, chasing and tackling. It's all there from him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's been caught.
Rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Neymar. He's found a way past. Messi! It's loose now and they...
Só se for 1 milhão cozido da festa junina rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's...
Milhozinho cozido é bom, meu irmão. As festas juninas aqui no Ceará é bom, viu, galera? Pense, pé de moleque, o vatapazinho, milho cozido, milho assado, carne do sol. Eita, menino! E a Navan? Anarriê! Desce, seja homem! A Navan! Anarriê! Desce, seja homem!
Rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Very good. Escudero. Demichelis with the clearance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Escudero.
Anavan, Anarrie, Gadelha, seja homem, DS, seja homem, rolando no chão de rir, rolando no chão de rir.
Score is 1-0. Neymar. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Tries to get it. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Cavani. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gets a good foot in there. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Drill and the finish! It's gone backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got the shot away! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Neymar. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes looking wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Picked out brilliantly. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alexander-Arnold. Half-time getting close now. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao running with the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
No way through, so back it comes. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're off again. Distributed tidily. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal. And it's Messi. Back in once more. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neither of these two was... Yamal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, quality save! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back when it goes, there's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Essa atualização ficou boa demais. Guarda as moedas Gadelha Games. Na próxima atualização o Pelé vem rosto com cifrões.
That's really well maneuvered. Yamal. Messi. Well, the defense proved
Sim, moedinha guardada. Eu tava com 960. Eu gastei só 100 moedas para comprar o uniforme novo da Konami, né?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
They've played it short. La Coruña with another chance from a corner. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 50.913 espectadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Messi. Tries to dink it through. Deftly away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 3. Cambio de jugadores.
Ah, tá 3-0 mesmo, botar o Arthur Cabral aqui.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. Messi. That's a good run he's making there. Swung over into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cavani. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Always onto this. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Now it's Neymar. Plays it in. Cavani! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Turns and goes. There's the hit! Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Escudero. Escudero. Foot in. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cavani gets into a good position. And the number on the board is 3.
Vamos ver a premiação lá, o que é que vê, né, galera?
That is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.
Bora pra frente, Gadelha Games.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand...
Salve Lick na caixa.
And the juices are flowing.
Ô Rogério, brigadão, meu irmão. Deus te abençoe, cara. Bom dia.
It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Time JS, mano.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those
Pra
games
cima.
where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great ball if he can get there. He's got tall. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal, Alexander-Arnold. Caught offside that time. Well timed, excellent interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he was quick to react. Dimichelis stood up well to him there. Osimhen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Memphis Depay is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Cavani. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there. Well, that pass isn't the best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That has been cut short. That looks a good ball through. Memphis Depay.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Osimhen. Owen. Sanchez promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal for Messi. Now it's Cavani, and he's being shifted off it. And here's Depay. And it's Memphis Depay. He's through here. Mosquera. That is good alertness. Ribery. Works it forward, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Ribery. Memphis Depay. And the pass is intercepted. And he welcomes it in. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well read, nice interception. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Messi. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Now the finish! Ribery. Memphis Depay. The less said about that pass, the better. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, no joy this time. And the first 45 minutes...
Real Madrid, negócio tá ruim, Real Madrid.
Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, there's the shot! There it is!
Olha o gol! Olha o gol! Olha o gol!
Something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Osimhen. De Michelis attempts a clearance, and that's really well manoeuvred, and reclaimed it in a trice. Memphis Depay. Oh, good. Can he put it away? Good defending, albeit it's Modric! Oh, a very decent attempt. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's picked his way through. Rodri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Owen. Modric. And it's Messi. Cavani.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Neymar. Modric. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. He can get that clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Modric. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. That's headed upfield. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ribery. That has not gone well. Mosquera makes the interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Drogba.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Ribery. Memphis and the finish! Sticks it away!
Que vacilo, galera. Pra cima.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Memphis is offering a right smile there. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Drogba. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Neymar. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Neymar. Diego Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution...
Tem que treinar mais, Real Madrid tá fraco. O empate é ter o melhor resultado.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...
Boa, garoto. Treina mais um pouquinho que talvez tu consiga um resultado melhor. Por enquanto, o empate é teu melhor resultado. Abraço, irmão. Segue aí o canal, cara. Deixa o like, compartilha. Dá uma força pra nós, tá começando, viu?
Boa tarde.
Fala, Ricardo Gameplay. O melhor pra mim do Elfooball. Boa tarde, meu irmão.
Vamos ganhar.
Olha que bom, eu tô jogando aqui com a formação que a Josera colocou.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. De Michelis cuts out the pass. Palmer. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good ball! Palmer! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Hoisted in. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. Well read, nice interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. But that has not gone well. Now it's Rafael Leao. Cavani. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style. Incredible.
His mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Flamengo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's run loose here. And he's on his way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoying.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. In by Conte. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And now they can clear their lines. Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Goes forward. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Conte. Lukaku. He's having a go. Oh my word, that is quite something.
O time do cara é animal. Vai aproveitando as cartas, irmão. Teu time é bom, cara. Tu pode não jogar muito, mas tuas cartas é boa.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Flamengo have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got great hits! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cavani. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Chance for the header! And he's there to belt it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cavani. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the... Great chance! Pedri. Conte. It's Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong. That looks a good ball through. Big header! He scores! Two to the good. They have breathing space. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they
É, galera, esse jogo aqui, o esquema da José não tá me ajudando não, vou voltar pro meu aqui.
Substituição em campo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 23. Foram indicados 2
Palmer.
minutos de acréscimo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And that's it for the
Cara, é
first
tão ruim
half.
que nem uma foto sabe cobrar, mas só tem carta.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mosquera. Koundé. Some resolute defending there. And it's Lukaku. Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Adams. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Lukaku. Lukaku! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
80.953 espectadores.
Koundé. Yamal. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba calmly anticipates. Palmer. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Palmer. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that was never going to make it. Koundé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adams. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that could set him on his way. In with a header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Tudo vai se acabou no segundo tempo, ó.
He wants to put this game to bed.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6.
And the pass is intercepted.
Camisa 10.
Conte
Camisa 13.
moved on forwards. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Has a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The referee has given a corner.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Dink through. Oh, well played, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Ribery. Adams. He's through here. He's in a good position here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Estratégia aqui, esse cara não vai fazer o gol, porque ele é muito fraco, macho. Eu é que vacilei. Aí, falei pra vocês que ele não ia fazer o gol, ó. Acabou-se. Saideiro, ou é rebaixado ou permanece.
Well, it is true enough that just one bad result will rarely decide your fate, but the truth is, there have been too many bad results this season, and so a day like today... And that gets things running. Mbappe! And that is a little undercooked. That's beautifully weighted. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! There it is!
Ô golaço, meu irmão, do Owen de 3 dedos, cara, que coisa linda, velho! Aí.
On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Oh, that's clever. And that was very necessary. And here's Drogba. Gundogan. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Kimmich, Messi, Camavinga, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And now they can clear their lines. That has not gone well. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Owen absolutely focused then on the defence. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Drogba chasing after it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. And it's Drogba, lobbed in behind. And that's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Owen. Owen is on his own. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Owen. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Camavinga. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Maradona!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Kimmich. Maradona. Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Just eases him off the ball. Jorginho. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Maradona. Kimmich. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Maradona. Camavinga kept his eye on. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. It's Gundogan! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Haaland did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
That has been cut short. Haaland. Throw in.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 25.
Can he finish? Volleyed effort.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Ball's gone out of play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pinches it off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Haaland. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a throw.
Substituição em andamento.
Rodri makes the interception. Owen. And it's Ribery. And the flag has stayed down. De Ligt. That's a smartly directed ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. A massive decision in a massive game. It is a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
É, meu chapa, ou você sabe bater falta muito bem ou já era.
Messi is standing over this one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Drogba
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that could well leave a mark. And the shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 6.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Jorginho. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. He gets big. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their
Good effort from distance. Messi. Camavinga cuts it out. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, important interception. Kimmich has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kimmich. He's got full. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Fiddles it through. He's had it taken off him.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Flamengo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time.
Drogba! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Valeu, galera. Vamos que vamos.